Okay, test. Okay, everything works. Let's watch it. Of course, no audio because you can hear the voices here. Um, oh, this they recorded it in German, Omega Strikers language. Messerschneide. Anders gebaut. Oh my god, very strange. Oh my god, the titles. Okay. Yeah, so you can see here, Lukimana has a Vice on Vice strike shot, and I have Pummelers with 5% extra impact and 30% size. Um, yeah, let's put it on 3022. Okay. Yeah, it starts here. First KO in the first 6 seconds. Cinema. One thing to note is that Pigshot plays Julie and Asher, so we banned Asher, and I picked Julie. Julie Goalie. So Pigshot has no picks left. They picked X. Okay, second KO failed by me. First barrier break, 2 versus 3. And then they could have activated the ultimate here. That's what I said in the voice chat too. Then he said something like, I should have you should have striked beforehand. Then I would have activated it, something like that. Second round. So you can see my strike shot. So funny. Holy hell. And it increases the primary range too, so it's really useful because Vice, like Vice primaries feels really nice if you have the range of strike shot. It's 40%. It feels really nice, so you can like even play from midfield. As you can see, I moved up midfield, just like I do on any other goalie. But it's especially important to like play in midfield as Julie because obviously you don't have the best defense unless you like bait them into getting KO'd. Only the ultimate is really useful. Otherwise, you can like set up a self pass here in the corner and then use your primary. But it's only like this doesn't work too often, especially if the enemy is prepared for it. Like this is one pick you can make once in a while in a tournament, like a special pick. Because otherwise the enemies are getting used to it. Here's the okay, not the first one, I think. Actually not. Or maybe, just maybe. Wait. Yeah, Tricard. No, maybe. Yeah, Tricard tries to pass here to X. Kiratal assumes because the core was too far away, we can like get back a few seconds. Like, let's do it really slow. Where is it? Really slow. Let's put it. So failed attack by Pickshot. Failed attack by Nitron. Wait. This happens so fast in game. Failed attack, right? He tries to pass. Lukimana was out of strike range. So Kiratai, as you can see, wiped up, assumed Nitron passes to Pickshot here. But because of the strike shot Lukimana has as a forward player, midfield player, the strike shot gets sent to the goal here. Let's put it back to normal. And yeah, one goal. It was really funny. We laughed our ass off. Now, let me check one thing though. I'm not in queue, right? Yeah, no, I'm practice mode. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, a lot of times I use the ultimate here, not for damage necessarily, but just to slow them down, which really helped a lot as a defense tool. So maybe they can't rotate back because they were too slow because of the ultimate. I try to utilize that a lot on Goalie. And whenever the forward was like very near to break the barrier, I made sure that it was broken in such a way that they don't have a second chance to break the second barrier. Let's replay this very slowly, just to show how useful the strike shot is on Vyce. Vyce respawns. Look how long the primary is. Holy hell! I think it would barely have disappeared if there was no strike shot involved as a gear. And then, yeah, let's replay this. This is actually cinema. That's the first time Luki Mana plays strike shot Vyce, by the way. Slows down each one with the strike shot. But it didn't lead to anything. What you can't forget is that the AOE range also increases with strike shot. Let's replay it again. This is a very easy combo. Like, as a Julie, you don't want to use the core flips, Julie Goalie, especially on Julie Goalie. You don't want to use the core flips for shooting goals or something, or breaking barriers. You want to hold these core flips for KOing. Really, really important. In early game. Like only in early game where you don't have any other power awakenings. Then, if you have power awakenings, you don't really need to core flip. I'm gonna replay it again for anyone that likes to try Goalie later. So here's what I did. I wanted to get core in this position with my ultimate. If I hit it a little bit better, it could have stopped in the duration. Just a little. I should have walked a little bit more down, then it would have stopped. Then there was a chance for picture to walk closer and I can go over him. But they don't necessarily fall for that. Like this might only work once. But especially in like set 5 games where everything is fast and they are like a bit exhausted, this can easily translate to a KO. This is why I said you don't necessarily need to save up a core flip later in like set 4, set 5. You can just use your ultimate for that. You also want to play maps where you can bait the enemy into like keep playing like this, so the enemy has to like walk here or have very awkward attacking positions. And this is why I feel like on some maps Julie Goalie is not at all big. It actually can work. And if both barriers are like broken, especially on this map, you probably want to use your dash now less for KOing because nobody's going to walk up here with the barriers gone, and more for movement, that you reach places you barely can't reach with your dash. See, another strike shot. See, this is what I said. I said to some other people, not only the goal earlier, but it also is useful in other spots. Here, look. Look. This could have easily been translated into a goal. But Kiratal this time was prepared for it with a core flip. Just like that, the first set was lost, but we were very happy. And I was very lucky, look. I had 1-2 punch and prize fighter. See? Denied 1-2 punch and I still had prize fighter. So the thing is, Paladins used to have 30 power, which translated to roughly like the power scaling is a little bit different on the primary and dash, but both were well over 10%, like 10.1 or 10.1 to 10.3. So price fighter, which has 23 power with just one stick, is like roughly 7.5 power, maybe even 8%, which is a lot on dash and the primary. So if you got 2 stakes, it's like 16% extra knockback. Yeah, that was an absolute fail by me. But I used the ultimate here to slow down each one. And then there was no attack happening. Oh, yeah, I missed my strike there, I guess. If he would have walked in here, I would have not only used my dash, but also my parry. And then it would have been a KO. So as you can see, Pigshot is a very considerate player, which rarely falls through KO attempts. But right now it looks very rough. We have 1 set down and 1 goal down. Something needs to happen. Another failed KO attempt. Now an ultimate to slow it down and make it hard for him to attack the barrier. A dash punch to win the situation against Need One. Yeah, that's the thing what happened. If he had made the ult like 1 second earlier, I could have adjusted my dash punch to be a little bit more like here. And then I could have strike it out of here. But this sort of thing happens. It was a nice attempt to save the core. So we're down 1 set and two goals. Doesn't really look good at all. I have 1 prize fighter stake. Nothing is happening. Another failed KO. But you need to keep this in mind. Anytime I do this, they have this sort of pressure in their head that I could do this anytime again. And maybe next time succeed. That's the kind of thing. Like the attempt is already what matters a lot in these sort of games. The mind games. That I'm pressure them offensively. That they can't pull every move they want. Yeah, the ult was actually very good here. Just hold the core, no, like nothing shitty happens there. And the strike shot again. Oh my god, this is so fucking funny, man. Look at it, look at it, look at it. It's so fucking funny. Kratais is so out of it. Like they don't expect the strike shot. Barely striking it, and then because they are under a lot of pressure because of the strike shot situation, they can't make it in time. See, they didn't move at all. Like their mind was full on defending against the unexpected strike shot here. If they could have moved easily to the mid of the goal here. Just barely, but they could have made it. But the strike shot was the X factor here. The first KO, or the second one, but the first one with a prize fighter stack, so I have 2 prize fighter now. And I guess, yeah, Pummelers. My Pummelers activated. But I didn't use it too much, actually. Like, halfway through it, I was reminding myself that I have Pummelers. So I was trying to play a little bit more aggressive when I had the buff, but it didn't matter too much. See, that was one of the setups, I mean. I place it down here, like this, and then I know that it barely will hit my primary if he hits it, and he hits it. These setups in solo queue, you play power trends, so these setups are much easier and look much better. Wait. Did I see it right? Strike shot again? No, but just a regular primary, I guess. Okay. It's 2-2 with 1 set in favor for the enemy. So if we could translate 1 more goal, we would have made it even. 2-1-1. It was really close to KO there. The thing is, if you go for these KOs, you need to set your mind to 100% KO them. Otherwise, sometimes you will like shift like this, and then if your KO power is not enough, you will not KO them. Fourth KO. My Pummelers is activated. 30% extra speed. Because they 2 versus 3. So I could move a little bit more up because of the speed. Dodge the Tricap ultimate. Boom. 1-1. And the thing is, if in terms of mind games, if you win the first set but then lose the second one, it's gonna feel really worse than to the team that just won 1 set after they lost one. Like the flow is going towards the team that won the second set most of the times, because most of the times they did something different, and or a mistake happened and it is on your mind. Then it could easily change to a 2 wins, 2 set wins, if you don't reset your mind after the second. Like if you lose the second set but won the first, you need to reset your mind. You need to reassure yourself that you won you can win it. You won 1 set, you can win another 2, unless you lost like drafting. Okay, so let's look at the drafting here. I got the team player here, because my power was already high. If you have 3 stacks of prize fighter, it's like 179. If I had power wins here, it would have No, it would have not been enough. Or would it? It would. It would actually be enough. If you have Paulus in Prize Fighter and anti-player, you have red core. Oh yeah, there's one huge mistake made by Kiratal here. They should have played Timeless Creator. There's no, it makes no sense. Like, you can play more aggressive if you have Timeless Creator on Atlas. And your ultimate lasts longer. So you can place it like here, when X or Drika is about to attack, and then they can attack him when Julie's useless. Or like, the KOing will not be as much effective, because they respawn. The thing is, look. You might not notice this, but Kiratal once again was pressured because of the strike shot. This time, Lukimana probably didn't had a strike shot up, but nonetheless, he was pressured, or she was pressured. But they forgot. They forgot. Lukimana doesn't have strike shot here on this field. So the thing is with me getting team player here is, if it's not overtime and my barriers up, they need to play a little bit more careful for my dash punch. Like, they need to avoid it getting KO'd. But because of being careful, it's more likely that the game will go into overtime, and then my team player will be super useful. So I was very lucky in drafting that I got team player. Once again, I slowed down X here, as you can see. Wait. I slowed down X so we can't go for the fight here. Saved. Yeah, this is actually insane. Look. Really insane. Watch here. A dash punch save. You would have not reached it if I just walked to it. We just want to replay this point here. Look, this fight. Usually the enemy forward would like work like this, but he was pressured because of my dash punch, which I then used, but he couldn't work before that. He couldn't work like this. But Nichuan made predictable barriers anyways. But if he was like solo, that would like the Julie pick would have made a difference that he couldn't attack the barrier here. A dash punch save. another dash punch save by me. Let's rewatch that, because that is a very nice clear to make. You don't see it a lot. This is an actual corner clear you can make. It looks super weird, but it's really clean. It feels really clean. Yeah, another one. Punch I used. Look, okay, maybe a little bit too far. Here, I punched here. It's a very useful tool in defense, actually, the punch. If you time it right, of course, especially with Pummelers. Yeah, in my opinion, if you want to play Asher goalie, play Julie goalie instead. Much more useful, especially the ultimate. Like any time I play Asher goalie in solo queue, I wish I was on Julie goalie. I wish that Julie goalie would be an accepted meta. That is what I used to wish back then, and then I played in tourney now 2 times. This is not this like one tournament before this. I played Julie goalie against a Vaha team, and I won against the Vaha teams. So I played Julie goalie here again. This one gameplay looks much more. Yeah. Let's replay this. The core flip bait. Usually enemies don't fall for that, but we are like deep into set 3. Boom. 5th KO or 6th KO. And I have Prize Fighter Stick again. And Pummelers. Boom, 6th KO, yeah. Almost a 7th KO. Almost. This time super offensive. Just didn't have the power for it. Like with 1-2 punch I would have easily killed him. But dash punches are really important if you're like, if the enemy is like here and you don't want them to get closer. Dash punches are very important. Of course, if you play Judy goalie more than once, they're gonna like bait the dash punch and then goal on you. This is why I said it's like a special pick. A surprise pick, I guess. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, which I'm doing here right now, your ultimate is actually a lot of hits, which you can use for energy farming. Yeah, boom, core flipper. Boom, KO, 7th KO. Dash punch to get him out of reach. Let's replay that, because that one was very important. I was like evolving my meta in the game itself. I would have never done this before. Look, He has a core flip up, so he can't really avoid the ultimate. I'm using it right now just to slow him down. And then go for a surprise dash punch, which almost worked, and he used even used the core flip. But that didn't matter too much. It actually didn't have the round was scored on. But still, the pressure's on, especially for Big Shot. He was KO'd like 4 times already. Boom, 8 KO. And now they noticed, this is the second time I actually died here with my X Primary activated. Maybe I can't do it anymore. And now their offensive potential is limited, yeah. So I play careful around here, so Dreka can't catch me by surprise with his secondary. I got team players, so I'm trying to activate it, but I didn't activate. Yeah, that was nice. A not synchronized attack. Yeah, obviously the worst enemy for Julie Goalie is gonna be unstoppable. So you want to pick it, even if you have no power. If you only have points. If one of the forwards enemy forwards is unstoppable, it's over. Unless you like always use your ultimate to but then you dash punch potential is very limited because they know you just ulted them to get unstoppable away. So I slowed him down here. Let's replay this. I slowed him down here when the Vyce ult was on. So if they didn't evade it, they would have been attacked by the Vyce ult. And the damage of my ult. And if they didn't evade. A missed KO. A missed core flip, I think. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, this is actually funny. I was so like what these people forget. Not these. I mean, a lot of people forget that when they strike their core flip, they no longer evade. Or like, yeah, even if the core flip is still up, your evade runs out at some point. And then he hits it, and then boom, dash punch. As you can see, the core flip potential is also very low against Julie by the enemy. Like, you can't put it somewhere. Even here, you can dash punch them into your own KO zone. I dashed, so I get in range for the gore and flipped. The dash is very useful with no dashes even. Like it has just the right distance for a dash. It's overtime and all my passes are red core speed. it wow, it ended. Okay, let me tell you this. The set ends here. The set ends here. Like 10 more seconds to the set ends here. It's not important, the last score basically. I made 10 KOs, my center row made 5, and both the forwards made also 5 KOs each. So I made 10 in total. I made the amount of KOs the enemy did. Oh yeah, my center row did 60k damage. If you have a damage dealer on the team, it can be like it can be nice, so you deal extra knockback if they are staggered, but not necessary. Yeah, that's pretty much the match, which was like somewhere in the winner stage, and we won that against 2 or 3 pro leagues with Julie goalie. Yeah, it was a picture of the night, the Julie goalie. As you can see, it can work. It can definitely work, and this is the reason I wanted to show the match here is a sort of proof of concept. It can work. People just need to break out of the old meta, of the season 2 meta, and then they can play something special. Of course, obviously, I played Julie goalie 30 times only in like solo queue. So there's probably a lot of room to improve, but even at this stage of time, I was able to win a tournament match against a full pro league team, and that's what's mattering here. Anyways, I was showing this video because right now, or at the time I was showing the video, nobody was queuing. Oh yeah, it looks very rough right now. How is it looking like customs? Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check if like the solo queue, no solo queue. Okay, on the customs server, nobody is queuing either. So for now, let's check again. The friends list. Yeah, it looks rough. It looks rough. But I played one game earlier. Let's switch to a different EU streamer. This guy is in Challenger, maybe, but they have a lot of potential. And because nobody else is streaming EU, I feel like it's the right person to send everyone to right now.